Oh, yeah. You want to run your hands through this hair? I'm starting to bald, I think. Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we have a beer that was sent to me by Greg, so thank you very much, Greg. This is a GLB beer again. Of course, it's a GLB beer. It was sent by Greg. Greg only sends GLB beers. That's all he sends. All he sends. Day 2 of no internet. Day 2 of no internet. We'll see when these videos are able to get uploaded, because we've been told everything from it'll be ready in a few hours to a couple weeks. Anyone wondering what happened? Somebody, some people say kids, some people say something else, broke into the internet building, smashed everything, took all the parts out, cut all the wires, broke the satellite dishes, all that shit. It's all done. It's all done. There's no internet. I'm in the Arctic with no internet right now. The second this video is being recorded, there's no internet. But there's beer. Raspberry tart. Sorry, raspberry tango? Is that? Yeah, raspberry tango. See, I'm going nutty. I'm going nutty without the raspberry tango, which is a tart raspberry wheat ale at 4.3% alcohol by volume. So it says it's a wheat ale, so we'll just do a little Weiss roll before we read it, right? Just a little Weiss roll. Just a little Weiss roll. Okay. I don't know if I can actually read this very well. Someone once told us that there's a certain beverage that was created for people who wear funny suits and travel outside the Earth's atmosphere. Cool story, but just imagine having a beverage made just for you. Now that would be cool. Thankfully, the fine folks here at GLB have done just that. There are many ways in which to enjoy this wonderfully refreshing, citrusy bright, sessionable tart wheat ale after a long hike at the beach, in isolation, with friends, in your backyard, on the dock, on your couch, or even on a lunar voyage. Either way, the tangy ale is for you, because it takes you two to tango. Malted barley, malted wheat, flaked wheat, yeast, hops, raspberry, water, lactobacillus. It did not say in the Arctic. This is not from me. It doesn't say in the fucking Arctic. Sounds good. So, as a lot of you are aware, I love when you pour a beer and you can tell it actually has the fruit in it that it says. That head is not white. I'm looking at it in the camera and it's looking white there, but it does have a tinge of pink. That's a beautiful rosé type of color. The head is dissipating quickly. It has a huge amount of snap, crackle, pop. It looks good. Okay, so the Pixie tonics, the fruited Pixie tonics, don't normally come off with this flavor. A lot of other lactobacillus beers I have do. Well, not flavor, but scent. I do smell raspberries. I won't say I don't, but I also smell perm chemicals, and that's a paradigm I have from living in my house when I was younger. Mother doing her things, right? She had a hair salon in the basement and did up little old ladies' hairs and all that, and I'd wake up with that kind of taste in my mouth. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay, so bready biscuitiness, a little tiny bit of tartness, but this really reminds me of a slightly tart variant of Amsterdam, or KLB, the Kawartha Lakes Brewery, which was bought by Amsterdam, and the KLB raspberry wheat didn't really get famous, in my opinion, until after Amsterdam was doing their stuff with it. But Toronto's Amsterdam Brewing's KLB Raspberry Wheat. That's what this reminds me of, except it's a little tangy. It's a little tart and more tangy. Really easy to drink. That's nice. That's very nice. So thank you, Greg, for the Raspberry Tango. Like I said, very much so like the KLB Raspberry Wheat to me, just more of a tartness on the back end. And that's about where it ends on that. Out of 10 on this, a 7.75. I really did like this. This was a solid, easy drinking beer. But it doesn't say it's made for somebody in the Arctic. Fuck you guys, no, I love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.